we were shooting out of our home studio, forever studio setup.
Yes, sir.
We were just trying to, get the ball rolling, stay active, show you guys what we had planned. But, at the end of the day, that was just, that was phase one.
Phase one. What we on right now?
Phase two.
All right. Say that again.
Phase dos. So it feels good. So, the setup might look slightly different. You know what I'm saying? The quality might hit slightly different.
I mean, the quality gonna hit a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Just a little bit.
A wee bit.
A wee bit. Same dudes. You know what I'm saying? The same quotables that we about to hit y'all with. Phase two, we're gonna start bringing on, guests.
Excited.
The main thing is, we have a large network that we built, within, a recording studio, doing music, going out into LA networking.
Yeah.
And it's like, we want to share that with you all, but, it came down to, do we want to continue to, be running our own production the entire time while trying to give you guys, good content, good interviews, quotables, things like that? Or do we want to, offset, the production so that, when we bring people on that we think can give you guys, good advice on, just the entertainment industry.
Yeah. From all levels too.
Yeah.
Like there's no way I'm inviting like a Grammy nominated producer and then like having to set up and like check lights and check aperture, whatever the fuck it is.
Although that is, respectable
for sure.
From certain people, they will respect that. Like,
for sure.
Yo, you really doing everything? Yeah, that's respectable. Yeah. But real niggas know, like, all right, you doing everything, that's dope. But like, how can you scale? How is that scalable?
Look, I'm putting it like this. Jordan didn't go get his own rebounds when he was at practice.
Come on, man. Yeah. That's a good point. My man's getting the shots up. You gotta get your shots up.
Gotta get the shots up, right? The clips.
You got
used to play ball. Yeah, you know how the shit is.
You know how it go. But yeah, phase two, this is the start of it. You know what I'm saying? We got, same old topics, we sit down, we just chop it up.
Yeah.
But different setup, and it feels good. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, the AC buzzing.
Yeah, first of all, the AC buzzing.
You know our AC be like up and down.
Yeah,
it'd be cold as shit for a minute.
Sometimes the AC be on. You like, yo, the AC on? Like, let me go back and check. It's on. I mean, it's on.
I mean, say it's working. Shit not working.
You in there sweating bullets.
Shout out to NoHo, but that shit's different.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we got a few topics we're going to get into.
For sure.
Let's see. What do we want to talk about today, Don? What do we want to talk about? What's on the top of your mind today? You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to go off the clip.
Because at the end of the day, it's been about like maybe 2 weeks since the last one. We got, we done did a lot of shit. It's a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? What's bothering you in your life these days?
That's a good question. We talked about spending money to minimize stress. I'm completely over some shit.
Yeah.
I've been unfollowing people like crazy too. If you watching this and you realize that I don't follow you, it's for a reason.
Yo,
for sure.
Yo, that's crazy. Niggas watching this right now, like, yo, they gonna double check as soon as they seen that.
You should double check. It's a reason. You can hit me. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
Oh man.
Shit, what's on your head?
Shit. First of all, I respect that because I'm a mute type nigga. Unless you getting on my nerves to a certain point, I will unfollow you. But if you still like, you know what I'm saying? All right, so this how it worked for me. It's like you got the mute that they added, and then you got the unfollow.
What's the qualifications?
That's what
mute?
I'm saying. So like the mute is like I use the mute if I think I might be tweaking. I know I got flaws too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I'm tweaking. Maybe it's something in me that's making me not like this person. So let me just mute them for a little bit, figure out if I'm like, still tweaking.
If it's a phase in your life type of thing.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'll mute somebody, like maybe it's me and not them. If I unfollow you, I know for a fact you tweaking. There's something wrong with you, my boy.
Yeah, if I unfollow you, you got qualities that can't be changed.
Yeah. You're not working on yourself, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I've been muting people. I unfollow. I got the muting shit from you, actually. Because I was so focused on being political and like, I got to make sure this person like me. I I'll do random shit. I'll watch somebody's story that I don't care about just so they see. I'll like certain shit just so they see I'm active with their life.
Yeah.
I do not give a fuck anymore. Fuck you. I don't care about you.
No, that's a fact. So let's stop and do the ad real quick. You know what I'm saying? We finally landed a sponsor. You know what I'm saying? I guess we deserve it at the end of the day because we have been working hard.
I mean, the thing makes sense.
Content's been going well. We got some viral clips. So we had a sponsor reach out to us. So let's do the ad real quick. So you know what I'm saying? Before we continue, we're gonna introduce our sponsor, which is Zip Mobile Detailing. Right? Yeah.
Yep.
You got a car, right?
I hope so.
I hope it's still outside. Like,
I mean, we in Hollywood.
we in Hollywood, but
yo, did I?
Oh shit!
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Shout out Zip.
Yeah, shout out Zip. So Zip Mobile Detailing. So what they do is, you know what I'm saying, they offer convenient and high quality car detailing services that comes right to your front doorstep.
Yep.
Think about that.
Zip Mobile Details. They bring the car wash experience right to your door.
Woo.
Their expert technicians and highly trained pay attention to every detail.
Ooh, it's in the name. I get it now.
What? The fine points.
The fine
points, my boy.
The fine points. So, you know, Zip Mobile Detailing not only caters to cars, they cater to fleets. They do limousines, party buses,
and
even private jets. Now, I didn't even know private jets needed washing.
And now I'm thinking like, how many jets be getting dirty, my boy?
They do.
In the sky.
Yeah, you never know.
I think it's dirt in clouds.
It's gotta be, right?
I don't know, but as Zip.
So Zip Mobile Detailing, they also, you know, they do private jets. So reach out to them. But what we did, you know, you can't just be our sponsor and not give, you know, the people listening, you know, something. So what we did is we have a special offer for our listeners. And you get 15% off if you enter the code Quotables. Yep. Code Quotables. So go to Zip Mobile Detailing. We'll add the link in the description below.
Yep.
And if you type in the code Quotables, you'll get 15% off a VIP experience for car detailing. They come to you.
You deserve it.
Come on now. Now I know for a fact, some of y'all listening got some dirty cars sitting outside, and y'all too lazy to take that to the car shop that's down the street to get it done.
We laughing at you.
Your car don't like that. Just so you know, your car is not happy with that.
Treat your assets right.
I'll mind you, something I learned just by talking to these guys. Did you know, if you don't wash your car after a few months, the dirt on the car seeps into the paint. Can't be removed unless you have, you know, say a two-step polish.
I did learn that. Especially here in LA. It's so much dust.
So much dust in the air, things like that, salt, things like that. So get your VIP treatment, Zip Mobile Detailing. Link will be below. And shout out to our sponsor, man. We love that. But we're gonna get back to the podcast. Yeah. But you know, something just came to mind. You said what's been frustrating me lately? Hey man, all right. So I'm gonna say this for anybody that plays, like, you know, we in our late 20s. So anybody that plays, you know, sports into your later years, your late 20s, your early 30s, and so on and so forth. You know, you think you still got it, shit like that. I still got it. I'm not gonna hold you, but
layup package is crazy.
So we had joined a rec league, right? And you know, the last few games, man, this shit is crazy. Like, refs not calling fouls. We playing against dudes that's just like, you know, they paid to be in the rec league, but they ain't never played basketball in their life. They fouling the shit out of you, doing all types of shit. Hey man, everybody on our team got an injury now, including me. I got my first injury from that league last game. You saw how I talked to them refs, man. I ain't playing by my health, nigga.
Yo, I wish I had recorded that shit, bro.
Oh man.
Oh my God, bro. This nigga Z almost snuffed his this bitch ass ref. This like old ass. He had to be like 55, probably like 6'5".
Man.
Hobble, big ass belly. So this nigga Z literally like, I think you just came off a screen. Niggas coming around me and runs right into this nigga. Now Z's on the floor. Nigga's body is like contorted.
I'm grabbing my knee and shit. I feel like, Peter Griffin and shit. I hit the Peter Griffin. I called a timeout from the ground. Like, we gonna stop the whole game just so I could black on his ref.
But you called the timeout because it wasn't a foul.
Yeah.
And everybody's looking up like, yo, he's like, he just got smacked on the ground.
Niggas grabbed, I dropped the ball and they just grabbed the balls. Everybody stopped, like, no foul? They keep playing. Nah, we calling a timeout. Hold on.
Whoa.
And I started snapping on the ref, and then, you know what I'm saying? I had to end up walking out because I'm like, yo, this ref tweaking. Like, he's tweaking. First of all, I'm not trying to get a tech. I'm still trying to win the game for the team.
Which we won, by the way.
Yeah. So what happened, long story short, ended up walking out. I come back in. I finished the game. I was upset, though, because I definitely felt like it was an ACL, MCL type injury. I'm like, bro, this nigga still ain't called foul. So I came back in. I won the game. But, you know, I talked to the ref after the game.
Yeah.
It ended with some niggas.
No kizzy. I thought you was gonna come back on some juice shit. Cause the blickies stayed close. And when I saw you walk out, I said, he not like that. Is he going? Cause I'm watching. I literally I'm watching you walk out. And it's like a super dark hallway. I just see your like, you know, like that shit led
right to outside to the parking lot.
I figured. I know exactly where the blick is.
But I was just trying to get a deep breath. I was trying to work on my breathing exercises. So I went outside. Don't black on this nigga. But that's funny. From your point of view, that's funny because on the way there, you had asked a trolling question like about the strap, and I'm like, that shit right there in the whip. And so you knew the strap was in the whip. That's just
I have full knowledge of all strap.
Like, yo, if this nigga come back with the strap, bro.
I said, nah, we got a lot to lose.
Nah, that was funny. But that's what, you know what I'm saying, you know, rec leagues, soccer, basketball, don't matter what the fuck, contact sports, you in your late 20s, man, take it easy, all right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth the injury.
Relax, buddy.
It's not worth the injury. Our boy Fitz playing in, you know, rec soccer league and end up tearing his ACL. And he got a long recovery. So it's just like, you know, it's not worth it. It's not
that shit is forever, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot your threes. Don't go to the paint. That's what I learned.
Aye, nigga.
Whole lot of aye, nigga. Aye, nigga.
Nah, this nigga Z was a meme, bro. Salute.
Nah, man. All right. So we're gonna get into it though. We got different segments that we learned that you guys like. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We got what? The life hack segment.
Black man must have segment.
Black man must have segment. Beautiful segment. I love that one. I'm not even gonna hold you.
I think it's needed, first of all. And we need to talk about more shit like that. Yeah. Just in general.
Yeah, man. So black men must have, and this is for not only people our age, younger black men too. Like, you know, take note. We made this segment because we trying to help, you know, everybody. It's shit that we wish we knew when we was younger.
It's the quotables I wish I can reference.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we got that. We got a new sponsor. Shout out to the sponsor. Yeah. Shout out. We got a sponsor. Yeah. Niggas landed a sponsor.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? So we got a new sponsor, and then we got some hot takes and some other things. So we just gonna run through it all. But first is the life hack segment. Kind of bounces off what we was talking about earlier, but you know, at the end of the day, something that we learned that is a crazy life hack, something that most people probably won't learn until their mid-30s. If you're actually outside, you know, exploring, trying to create businesses, trying to, you know, elevate yourself, this is something that you most likely won't learn until your later years and you wish you knew earlier. But you have to learn how to minimize the amount of effort that you are, you know, allowing people to get from you. You know what I'm saying? Me and my friend Dom here, you know what I'm saying? We're people that, you know, a lot of the times we go above and beyond for people we care about.
Yeah.
Anybody we care about, you know what I'm saying? You need help, you need this and that. If we're there, we're going to give you 110%. A lot of the time, we're going to work harder than you. And it might not even be something we want to do. But, you know what I'm saying? We're that type of guy. So, you know, at the end of the day, something we learned recently is that's not, you know, productive. At the end of the day, if you want to elevate, you want to make your life better, especially in business, you have to learn, you know, is it worth giving this person 110%?
When to give it, when not to give it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I think we just been on go for so long.
Yeah.
And niggas do not get that shit, pause. Niggas do not give that same energy back.
They don't.
At all.
That's like, what made us not realize.
Even close. Like, I'm like, oh, you're not it. Yeah. Or you don't give a fuck about this. I be doing shit I do not give a fuck about at all.
Yeah.
Niggas just gotta go, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Unfollow.
I will unfollow the shit out of you. Test me, bitch.
Nah, but you gotta learn to preserve your energy because it's just like, It's that simple, man. At the end of the day, you're gonna end up burning yourself out, and then you'll have no results to show for it. You know, that person you're helping, you're giving 110% to, they might have something to show for their life. You know what I'm saying? Another person that you've been helping out free of charge because you care about them, they may be elevating all this, but how much energy are you spending for them to get nothing back? A lot of people don't give kickbacks, you know what I'm saying?
Give me an example.
You want me to out niggas
for
real?
You don't gotta say a nigga name, but you gotta talk about a nigga.
Oh, you gotta say a nigga name, but you gotta say a nigga name.
Gotta say a nigga name.
Let's see. You know what I'm saying? Let me think of a prime example. You know what I'm saying? Preserving energy. I mean, this podcast thing, the fact that we decided to, shift studios and preserve our energy in terms of, investing in doing everything or just, spending money to do less. We're saving energy that way. That's one prime example. But in this music thing, man, in this music industry, man, you're gonna come across that a lot. We've come across that a lot. I mean, with our production company, all of that. I mean, if people that are close friends to us that have helped us, you know what I'm saying, they ask for help, we go out our way to help them on sets, PA. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know anything about being a PA, you literally just on set, just doing whatever the fuck is necessary.
Anything, from grunt work to the most extravagant shit to anything.
Anything. So, you know what I'm saying? You're like, you realize, I'm being a good friend and all that good shit. But then, after a while, you're like, man, God damn, what am I benefiting?
What are you getting out of it? Yeah. Especially after a while. I mean, we've been doing it for years now.
Yeah. So, prime example, the reason that, we started doing our own production things because, in the music industry, you might start working with camera guys, different types of, what do they call them?
Videographers.
But also
DPs.
Yeah, I was about to say, what's the word mans like to use a lot? DPs, things like that.
Shout out, Lil Homie.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, you might think they do a good job, that the outcome, the video looks great, but you run into a lot of camera guys that are just lazy. Man.
Lazy.
Lazy, bro. Like lazy. God damn, bro. That shit is frustrating. Like, bro, you do 99% of the work. And this what did it for me with this guy.
Talk about it.
I'm investing all of, I'm doing shot lists. I'm doing scouting, location scouting. I'm doing I'm mapping out the day. Okay, we go to this location, we're gonna go to this one, so we save gas, time, money. I'm conceptualizing the idea. I'm paying for all of the equipment. The hell? Oh, man's wanna call me? Nah, dub.
We dubbing calls for this.
Yeah, my fault. So, yeah.
You doing craft services?
Yeah, like I mean, the whole nine, extra ass shit. And at the end of the day, you might have a DP that's like, all we need you to do is get the best shots possible in the moment. That's it. We have the shot list. We have what we're looking for. You know exactly what it is. You have a week ahead of time to study the shot list. When we come to shoot, I expect you to, be busting your ass. If you're not sweating, nigga, and we outside in the sun, and you're not sweating, but you holding a stabilizer, it's something wrong.
Damn, what's that term? Sweat equity. If I'm investing this much and you're a part of this process, I need to see your sweat equity.
Yeah.
Because everyone's role is not always the same. You're not always the guy in charge. You're not always the guy making the play.
Yeah.
But if you're a part of the team,
yeah,
where the fuck is your sweat equity?
Exactly.
Where is it?
Exactly.
And if I don't see it, fuck you. You're unfollow. I don't need you in my life anymore.
Yeah, so that was the most recent, thing where it's like, at the end of the day, he was working with us for free because he believed in us. Mm-hmm. But, what I'm saying, it came down to, is it worth, working with this videographer for free when you're doing all the work and you just want him to know what lens to use in the moment and he can't even do that? Or do you just pay, whatever the fee is for a videographer that's gonna, know the right lenses. He's gonna do the camera work with the stabilizer. He's gonna bust his ass in the moment to get, the best shot out of what you did to set it up.
Yeah.
We realize it's worth the money.
Yeah.
It's worth the money. It is not worth, working with, say, friends or close acquaintances for free if if the outcome is like, a weak product at the end of the day. Because what are people gonna see?
A weak product.
A weak product. Yeah. Like, so, that's a life hack, man. Just pay for quality. People might look at you crazy. You're paying that much for that? That's not where you could just do it yourself. Yeah, but is the outcome, the product that you're looking to get, gonna be of the standard that you're trying to get?
Pay a professional, brother.
Yeah, man, just pay the professional. And that's how we ended up here. Y'all let us know. What does it look like? This shit look good to y'all?
I want to hear some comments. Yeah,
this look good to y'all. Y'all let us know. I mean, the lighting busting. I mean, I can see the playback myself. This shit looking type good to me.
Oh my God, there's playback. This is crazy. Oh, whoa.
Rather than just guessing. Damn. All right. Yeah, that feel good. But that's my life hack. I don't know. Yeah.
I'm a touch in the same vein. Who makes no fucking sense.
You know what makes no fucking sense?
No fucking sense.
What makes no fucking sense?
Fucking sense is people that are like along for the ride that don't contribute, like in the team atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like I said again, like where's your sweat equity? Why are you here? Like what do we like to call them? Groupies.
Nah, for real.
You're a groupie friend mooching off of whatever your friend is doing.
Yeah.
Pick up a fucking hobby, bro. Do something. Anything. Help design some fucking merch.
Yeah.
I don't know, nigga. Just anything. Like, yeah. God damn it.
Nah, I feel that. For real though. Especially,
nigga took a deep breath.
Yeah, because oh man, this shit irks. This shit like reaches the soul, bro. Because we really been through it, bro. But especially like, you'll notice like everybody wants, when you first start out on an adventure to reach a goal, you want to do it with your friends.
For sure.
It's just like
it's your homies. Yeah,
it's your homies. You guys probably talked about it. You're like, hey, this is a goal of all of ours. You think everybody, hey, we all trying to reach the same goal.
To interrupt, it is never. A group never understands the whole goal. I realized. If there's
group.
6 niggas, all 6 niggas do not understand the goal.
Yeah, nah,
and it's usually 1 or 2 speaking as like the mouthpiece for the group.
Yeah,
and niggas just be like, oh yeah, niggas are just sheep.
Yeah,
it's like you never understood it, and then you have niggas. You sit down in a meeting that be like, what was our goal again? Nigga, we are 2 years in.
2 years,
2 years into the goal. I done spent 50 racks on camera equipment. And you don't understand a fucking goal?
Yo, yeah. So yeah, that shit like that will happen. You know what I'm saying? You try to build, an empire with friends. I'm telling you, you may see it. Oh, hey, Kevin Hart did it. Oh, hey, LeBron did it. Hey, this person did it. The chances of it actually happening are so slim. Yeah. That's what we've learned makes it, so great to see when someone like Kevin Hart is able to, bring his friends along. They all find like, a way to fit in the scheme of things, and they all start making money. It's very hard to do because, like you said, there's sheep, and it's very hard to identify who the sheep are. You sit down and have team meetings and you're talking about goals and aspirations, and the sheep are going to say what you're saying. They're going to repeat what you're saying. They're going to, act and feel as if they, they have the same drive and, the same goals since they were young.
Yep.
And then, when the work comes and it's time to, make sacrifices, not see family, spend your last dollar on, production needs, put effort in. Hey, you gotta, your friends want to go out drinking on Saturday for brunch, but you gotta, go to do this thing on set. Like,
you gotta do something.
You got, you gotta make choices, and then you start to see. So you have to, I'll say this: words and actions are the major differences. And if you start looking at your team's actions instead of what they're saying, is when you realize who the sheep are. Hey, how come so-and-so isn't here today. Oh, he said he had something to do. Okay.
Cool.
That happens a few times. Interesting.
Got
hey,
it.
We asked the group to, all pitch in their part for, production costs. How come so-and-so, I have to nag him 3 times to, to pitch in, or he never does. Hey, you start to realize, like, in the meeting, he said, oh, I'm game for everything. Look at his actions, or her. Look at their actions.
Mm-hmm.
That will allow you to realize who the sheep are, and then you can start, distance, whatever the fuck.
I can't say this.
Okay, cool. I'm like,
all right, you got it.
All right. You got me. You got me.
That's not a quotable.
I got a speech impediment.
Yeah.
All right.
You got to separate yourself.
Look, you got to separate yourself.
Distancing. Yes.
There you go. Okay. Go ahead, punch that in, and just punch. Yeah, we'll figure that one out.
Yeah, post. We'll talk about it post.
But yeah, you got to start. That's when you start realizing, who's there for the long run and who isn't. And it's a beauty when you realize that. We realize that, although it's frustrating because you want to minimize the amount of time it takes to realize that, especially in business. It's frustrating that it took us a certain amount of time, but it's also relieving that we now know.
At least it happened while we're still in, we still have some time.
Still got
to,
some time.
Make shit shake.
Make shit shake.
Now you... the shoulder's going crazy.
Make shit shake real quick.
Man. What's that quote Lex always says? Would you sleep in your car for this?
Sheesh.
Like, if someone told you a year from now...
Yeah.
You would be the biggest whatever, biggest artist, biggest videographer, whatever the fuck it is, but you had to sleep in your car for 1 full year. Would you do it?
And
if you say yes, you might got that dog in you.
Yeah, you might. That's where it comes into play.
The words
and actions. Because now, I will say, the people that we've used that question on, it's really funny because you would think like, people that, even wouldn't do it would still say they would do it in a moment. Come to find out, niggas expose themselves with that question, bro.
Stumbling and bumbling.
Bro, you ask the right person, you know what I'm saying, will you sleep in your car, so and so and so forth, if you knew you would reach, the pinnacle of your goal by the end of the year. Yo, niggas that wouldn't do it, they start stuttering, and then they also, we've seen it, they actually say they wouldn't do it. And you're like,
Noted. You're not willing to do everything for this shit,
That's wild. Bro, you tell me for a fact, I will reach my goal if I just sleep in my car for a year. Nigga, that's no question.
I'm like, you got a nice car.
Nigga, I have a dog. Me and my dog Duke, we will be in that whip, chilling, maxing, cooling.
I was asked that question, and I immediately mapped out how I would do it. In that second. I know a gym. I know a hotel. I know.
I go ahead and buy a cheap ass fucking van, and I moved to Long Beach because I seen in Long Beach niggas just park on the beach every night.
Easy, bro.
Go sleep in their car.
Easy. You can shower easily. All you got to do is rest your head there. You can still have a job. You can
get
do
up,
whatever.
go to work every day,
bro.
Shower at the gym.
Niggas like us, jobs be paying for fucking meals anyway.
Yeah,
bro.
You don't even got to shower at the gym, nigga. You can go to a beach and use them showers, nigga.
You could do anything,
bro. So simple, but for someone to say you'll for a fact reach your goal and niggas to be like, I still don't know if I would do it. All right, nigga, you ain't got that dog in you, my boy.
Crazy, my boy.
You ain't got no dog in you, my boy. It's kitty cat. That's kitty cat.
What niggas say? He was talking to Nala the other day. A hobosexual.
What?
Which sounded crazy.
Yo, you gotta tell me this because I'm not aware of a hobosexual.
Damn,
I didn't know that was
So the nigga was like, I said, all right, that sounds crazy. He was like, basically, I sleep with shorties and stay over their crib. I was like, oh yeah, what?
Yeah, that was my response actually.
You my girlfriend for the weekend for sure.
When bro asked me, I said, I will 100% sleep in my car, no question.
Yeah.
For that year, but I also said, probably wouldn't even have to sleep in my car after a certain amount of time. I'll find me a shorty.
No.
I will find me a shorty and I'll be bouncing around cribs for sure. For sure. Especially in LA.
I remember I brought up one time that I was like in an in-between period. It's probably like before I moved out here. And 2 shorties just volunteered their crib in that in-between period. I was like, I was just gonna go see my family. Like, I'm
too
just go home.
independent. Yeah.
I was like, oh, like you doing a lot. I don't even know you like that.
Yeah.
But
very easy.
Shit, I know exactly where I'm going.
Nigga, I'll be at the bar macking. I mean, I don't even be shooting like that, nigga. If I'm homeless, nigga, I'm shooting. Every joint I see, I'm shooting. Cause the Uber driver yesterday. So the Uber driver, he felt real comfortable with us. I guess he heard the conversations we was talking about. He's like, damn, these some good quotables. And he was like, he just started talking to us. So apparently he's a Dominican dude that came straight from DR to LA. Barely speaks English. He was speaking good English with us, but he said he didn't know English at all.
Yeah.
Tell me how this man says somehow he ended up in a relationship with a lesbian and he's having threesomes with this shorty. She letting him live in the crib. Like, nigga having threesomes every day, blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
she don't speak Spanish at all. He said we couldn't even understand each other. But we dated for a year. I
said, that's a hell of a come up, my boy.
I said, what?
I never laid eyes on his face, but I said, this gotta be a handsome man.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
This gotta be a handsome fella, bro.
That shit worked for that nigga.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I don't even know if I could pull that off, but that was crazy. And the convo came up because we was talking about Bad Bunny and Kendall Jenner and how that shit is clearly staged. Kendall,
political.
She trying to sell her tequila. Bad Bunny trying to get the U.S. population to up his streams. Yep. All that good shit. So I'm like, yo, she probably don't even understand what Bad Bunny's saying half the time. This man like, I have a good story about that. And they start talking about, I had a girlfriend for a year that didn't know shit I was saying, but she was letting me live with her. We was having threesomes, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
Fuck. Fuck. That's a come up, nigga.
Desperation breeds dog, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%.
You just said it. I'll be at the bar every day. I'm going to learn my strategy.
I'll be outside.
They're going to call me Draco by the end of that year.
Yep. Nah, for real. Desperation breeds, success for real.
Yeah.
That's why you'll see a lot of times niggas that's really down bad, they end up, reaching their goals because you don't have nothing to lose.
Nothing.
You don't have nothing to lose.
When you're at your lowest point, you can't go down no more.
You just start doing shit. You start trying shit.
I watched a Rock interview. I didn't know his production company was called $7.
Yeah, because
he was on his last leg. I think he just got cut from the Canadian Football League. He went back to Tampa and looked in his pocket, had $7, and he never looked back from there. He never had $7 in his pocket again.
Ever again.
I say that.
Yeah. It's that simple.
Crazy.
It's that simple. But that leads into the next topic too. This is a good one.
Talk to me.
This is a good one. So I got some free game for this one's for guys, unfortunately. I know sometimes we be giving out free game for women to be able to understand why guys do certain things they do. And like when they try to ask you out, all this, you don't understand it. Sometimes we give y'all free game. This time we giving free games to the guys. To the guys. So I have a good one. This one came up in conversation. I'm not going to say who I was talking to. I don't want to incriminate the guy. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
Yo, I'm incriminating everybody this summer. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, man. You get this podcast to a certain amount of streams, I'm incriminating everybody.
Everybody's name is getting dropped.
We actually already did on the last podcast with...
like I said, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. He was like, I didn't know that was on the podcast. I'm like, bro, I called you and I said, yo, we on the podcast. We got a question for you. Like, what you? But so I got to go one. All right. So what we realized was, and this is just in conversation talking about relationships and women and shit.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Women can actually be great, CEOs and business minded people. And this is what we realized because they use some of the same tactics that, businesses use on people to even countries use on other countries to elevate their wealth. And it's the debt strategy. Crazy. So hear me out. the debt strategy. So you know how,
This
for
nigga's about to
example,
pop his shit.
for example, you have like China. China's known to put other countries in debt.
Yep.
They offer them, structure, will help you, elevate your country and your cities, get them out of that third world thing and, bring them into the first world, this, that, and the third.
Yep.
But while doing so, we'll put you in so much fucking debt that you won't be able to do shit except pay us back. You will be indebted to us. You'll do whatever the fuck we say at this point.
Yep.
Cool. So we're all aware of that.
Yeah.
Women use that same strategy on men that they are trying to lock down for life. Like if they really fuck with you, pay attention. They will start using that strategy. Certain things like, say, people like us in our group and like guys we know, we're investing all of our time and money into growing businesses. We don't have much time and money left for relationships.
Right.
So women will often say, they'll be like, it's okay. I want to go on vacation. I want to go to these dinners. And you're like, my money's going into my business right now. We'll do that when the business is flourishing. It's okay. I'll pay for it. Debt.
I told Lex this. Shorty I'm talking, or date, whatever, did that. That's what I said. No, nigga. Obviously, I'm right here. It was like...
Oh, man.
But it was interesting.
Yeah.
It was for her birthday.
Yeah.
She was like, I really want to go out of the country with you.
Yeah.
I'm like, we ain't been doing this for that long.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, that don't make no sense. and then she was like, don't worry about it. I got it. I said,
although
why?
That sounds great. Yeah. He said, why? Why would you do this?
We know each other. I need a vacation. I think you need a vacation. I'm burnt.
Yeah.
I'm actually burnt. And I'm actually going to go somewhere next month.
Yeah.
But the thing is, why are you willing to pay for it? Why?
Why?
What was the reason? Is this the reason?
Are
you telling me the reason?
I'm telling you right now.
That
everybody
fucked me
listening.
up.
This is what's going on, man.
Oh man.
They will do it. They'll ask for nothing in return except your love on the trip, blah blah blah, and they'll act like it's easy. It's nothing. Like it's nothing for me to do this. At the end of the day, they're just stacking up the debt so that when the time comes, because you'll start to realize, okay, you let her pay for a trip, let her pay for a dinner, let her pay for another dinner. Now she buy you this, she do that. You know what she starts to do? While she's doing that, she starts to require more from you as a boyfriend or as just a guy that she's seeing.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, I'm not even your boyfriend. So, no, you're not about to pay for that. Because at the end of the day, I know what that comes with. You're putting me in debt so that you can make me feel bad that I'm not doing certain things for you when it's like, this was never agreed upon in the first place.
You did this.
You did this.
But
I told you I didn't want this.
You took the debt though.
Yeah, exactly.
You took that. Oh my
that's
God.
When you start falling, and we've seen it too many times with people we know where, you fall into that debt structure. If it starts stroking on your emotional cords and you're like, they'll be so quick to bring it up in argument. I pay for this, I pay for that. Now you feel bad. Now you start doing boyfriend-like things. You had no plans of wife in this joint. Now you doing boyfriend shit for spending money that's supposed to go to your business, this, that, and the third.
Fuck.
Man, they're smart. Man.
Fuck.
China, women, that's crazy. The connection. Niggas making connection.
She's a Chinese woman.
I done been there. She's good at it.
Talk about it.
I done been there.
Talk about it.
This is where but this is where I learned the debt strategy, man. I was dating a Chinese woman, and she was, so basically I make a healthy amount of money in, cybersecurity and a few other things.
Healthy amount of money.
But
this nigga is paid. Nobody talk about money like that.
But I quit my job to pursue, use more time on other things that I actually love. That's not like tech focused, cybersecurity focused.
Yeah.
And that's when she started, she said, ooh, this is my time to start, pushing that debt strategy. I learned this from a few other of my girlfriends. I learned this from being Chinese. I don't know where the fuck she learned it. But she started trying to do that. And just like you, I'm questioning why. I'm not letting her, pay for nothing. I'm not, she wanted to go on vacations to Hawaii and shit. How we gonna go on vacations? I just quit my job. I'll pay for it. But we not even dating for real. So
You like,
if you pay for it, what does that mean?
What is that? Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
I was dead confused.
And then it's like, oh, we should move in together. I'll pay for the rent. We just gotta move in together. I'm like, that sound a little
too good to be true.
Yeah, it sounds too good to be true, man.
Entrapment.
Entrapment. That's the word. So, to cut the conversation short, just be aware of that. We was talking to Danny. He realized that.
Mm-hmm.
He had a shorty he was fucking with. OD.
Yeah.
Then he's like, she started cooking for him. She started cleaning, doing his laundry, all types of shit. He's like, yeah, this is amazing. And I sat down, I said, let me guess. But she started asking for more of your time that you didn't have because you're an engineer and a producer and you're in the studio all the time. Mm-hmm. He's like, that's exactly how the fuck did you know? That's exactly what happened. I'm like,
been there before, my boy.
Been there before, my boy. And then I said, what happened after that? He said, I broke up with her because I couldn't give her the time.
Been there before, my boy.
Been there before. That's what the debt strategy will lead to. You either going to become the boyfriend or you're going to have to, cut it off after a minute. So just be aware of that.
That's a great one.
Great one.
What was that? That was free game?
Free game. That's
I don't have to pay for no debt, right? All right, now.
Maybe.
All right, now, nephew.
just a quick quotable for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some people have hot takes. Some people have, $1 million worth of game, free game, things like that. We have quotables here. So,
Debt, money, hot take. What do you think about y'all? You and Shorty live together, 2 incomes. Y'all both making a good amount. How do y'all split the bills? Talk to me.
I see what you're doing.
Off rip. I want your answer.
The Gabrielle Union, Dwayne Wade theory. Yes, yes.
Look, Gabby been saying some shit. Honestly, she need to get off the mic or at least make her own show or something. Yeah. She be saying some shit.
Hey man, she be saying some shit. Sometimes I fuck with it. Sometimes I be
it's a toss up.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think Dwayne Wade doing the best he can. I understand what he's going through, and it seems like he's controlling the situation somewhat well. And
he controlled the game too when he played. Yeah,
he's good. But so the 50-50, well, if we both making money, we living together, honestly speaking, and this is just, we don't know our parents' financials down to the T.
No.
As a kid, you're not asking that. You don't know what's going on. But what I've observed and the way I took it, niggas going 50-50. Now, the thing is, 50-50 can look different. You can 50-50 on the mortgage.
Yep.
Okay, it's this much every month. You're going to pay half. I'm going to pay half. Everything we just go half. Now, to me, that's what I prefer.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I think it just makes things as simple as possible.
Yeah.
We're in this together. Just go half on everything.
Yep.
Now, 50-50 can look different, though. I pay all the mortgage. You pay all the groceries.
The little bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, or whatever.
I pay for vacations and the mortgage. You pay the car note. And this, 50-50 can look different. Yep. So it doesn't have to be every bill we split in half. I could take on certain bills. I just need I need something from you that shows that you in this.
Yeah.
What I don't subscribe to is women that say, yeah, the man should pay for everything. If I'm married to this man, he has to pay for everything because that's what a man's supposed to do. And they don't, a lot of the times women that say that, they don't even touch on the fact that, hey, what are you going to do? Are you going to at least, cook and clean and do the laundry and take the kids to blah, blah, blah. They don't even touch on it. They just the man got to pay for everything because that's what men do.
They never talk about what they bring to the situation.
That should be killing me.
I really don't want to come off as one of these niggas on fucking YouTube that bash women. But I agree. I think 50-50 can look different.
Yeah.
I my dad and my stepmom, I think they did. My dad covered the mortgage and whatever bill, and my stepmom covered the little bills.
Yeah.
And then everything else, whatever, they figured it out. Vacations, they just stacked up together, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I think a relationship is a partnership.
Mm-hmm.
Every partnership looks different. Our partnership is different. Our business partnership is different from another group's.
We don't even talk about money half the time. It's as simple as, hey, I drove here today. Next time you're probably gonna drive. I pay for this. Like, I don't even ask, hey, yo, can you send a breakfast? I just pay for it because I know you're gonna pay for some shit, or you're already paying for something as well. Like,
yep.
At a certain point, you don't even have to talk about it. You just know, hey, like, if I can't cover it, they're gonna cover it.
Yep.
And like, you don't even have to talk about financials at a certain point.
You should know and understand your partnership. If you need that conversation, so be it. Niggas like us, was like 10 years now of doing random ventures. Niggas get it.
Niggas get it.
Like,
hey, if you could just, hey, we're trying to invest in this thing, $75. I'll just pay for it. It's done. The job's done. It's paid for.
Pay me back whenever. Yeah, figure it out.
So that's just how I feel about, the whole 50-50 thing. Doesn't have to be 50-50, but it has to. I have to be seeing something from you. What I really dislike is the whole, like, first of all, if you don't get a prenup, the shorty getting mad money. So then you're supposed to not get a prenup, and then at the same time you're supposed to pay for everything while she got a job and she's stacking the money in savings, and then the moment shit don't work out, she break up and go buy $1 million house and you down bad. Like, I don't like that.
Bro, did you... last comment. I saw this TikTok the other day. It's some guy asking people how much money they have in their bank account.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you do?
Hey, what do you do?
It's a different guy.
Yeah.
He gets to this couple. So he's like, how much money is in your account? Blah, blah, blah. I'm just like doing a survey or whatever.
Yeah.
So the guy was like, he's like, and she interrupted and was like, 300,000.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy stepped back. He said, you got 300,000? Where'd you get this money? She said, my dad, like, he gives me money. Like, it's just sitting there. He said, why is it just sitting there?
They probably got debts and shit that he paying off on a monthly basis.
They're like fucking 21. Yeah. He said, I literally work all week and buy you Chick-fil-A every day or whatever the fuck it is.
You got $300K and I'm still,
They're like at Santa Monica Pier. He's like, I just pay for that ride. I have $200 to my name.
That's what I don't like.
It's like, whoa. Buddy.
It's clearly like, if you're not willing, if it looks like that, there's something, to me, it indicates there's something wrong. She's there for the situation and not for the long run. Shit like that. If you're there for the long run, shouldn't be a question that, hey, we gonna pay for shit as it comes and we don't even gotta talk about it at a certain point. Yeah. Honestly, the 50-50 relationships look like the happiest to me. So that's why.
Seems like a solid partnership.
Yeah. So all right. So what else we got to talk? Let's talk about some hot topics. Things going on in the. We gave out enough free game.
You want to talk about Meagan Good?
Oh my lord.
Talk to me. Because first of all, Meagan Good top 10.
Top 5.
Top 5 what?
Meagan Good is top 5. I would say top 5 celebrities that I would. I can't say date because I don't know a personality like that, but I would get with for sure. Top 5 for sure.
All time.
All time. Sometimes when things are embedded in your childhood, it's just like,
yeah,
what are you supposed to do?
How old is she?
Don't matter.
Don't matter. I don't.
Them
matter.
Lips is still, succulent. So you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. But I'll say one thing: Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors, hooking up. I'm not mad. I was more upset with her getting with a pastor.
Yeah, that didn't make sense. Yeah, I don't know her like that, but I don't know.
I'm like,
not with them succulent lips.
Yeah,
that pastor don't know what he's doing.
I'm like, that nigga is not doing. He's not, taking full advantage of being with Meagan Good. That's a fact. That's one thing I do know.
Man, I'd be everywhere with shorty.
Yeah,
everywhere.
Yeah, man. You see, the picture they got with Jonathan Majors and her. What he doing? That nigga getting off a flight. He went everywhere with Shorty.
He was like, yo, they gonna see us.
He said, look, we finna go everywhere. He probably got that crush, that childhood crush too.
Come on.
He like, Jesus Christ, I can't believe I'm on a PJ with Meagan Good.
He texting his mom like, guess where I'm at.
Yeah.
fuck the movies, fuck the red carpets. Guess where I'm at.
Yo, yeah, Meagan Good is something everybody in your life will respect. Your grandma, your sister, your dog might even be like, that's Meagan Good.
Nobody the tail can't stop wagging.
Yo, the tail can't stop wagging. Like, he just, he be like that sometimes.
Yeah. It's not because it's you.
Is it?
It's not because you're Meagan Good.
Yeah.
Oh, you think he called her by the full name?
I feel like you got to.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm dating Meagan Good, I'm saying Meagan Good every time. If I'm not calling her like baby, love, whatever the fuck, I'm calling her Meagan Good when I say her name.
I'm not really into pet names like that, so I'm gonna have to call her the full name.
Meagan Good. You got it's a reminder to yourself that you with Meagan Good. She probably like, stop doing that. I'm sorry, I can't help myself.
Somebody talked about the other day how getting a new shorty is like getting a new car.
Yeah.
And like each passing month, you stop caring about it a little bit less.
Yeah, they were saying that.
And like,
that's why you have places like Zip Mobile Detailing. They pull up, take care of your car when you can't take care of it yourself.
I didn't even mean to do that, but it just makes sense. But like each month, like the first month, you're like, I'm gonna wash my car twice every month.
Yeah.
Like it's a brand new whatever,
Keep it clean.
6 months in, you barely even touching the shit. You got fries in the back seat. Now you eating in the shit every day. Like I'm gonna get that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Zip Mobile Detail take care of that for you.
Yeah.
Getting a new shorty is like that. So calling her Meagan Good would remind me.
Good reminder.
I had to wash her every month.
Well, yeah, some days you don't even feel like hitting for real. You mad tired. You like, look, I'm chilling today, Meagan Good. I'm chilling. You're like, fuck, did I just say I'm chilling, Meagan Good? Nah, I'm tweaking.
Let me get to the motion.
I'm tweaking. Let's go to the room real quick.
Having a shorty like that make you stay in motion.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta have motion.
Constant motion. But yeah, shout out to Jonathan Majors. I don't think I'll say this. I'm pretty good at calling PR stunts. I don't think it's a PR stunt, but it still could be. Some people have, some people are smooth with it. Could be, but it's not giving me that vibe yet.
Given his situation with the white woman. White. And then him jumping to a famous black shorty does look a little weird.
Yeah.
But also, I think he was innocent.
Yeah.
In my opinion, and not being biased. And she could have hit him on some like, yo, like, you good? Yeah. And then they just connected.
Exactly.
Because I think we've been there before. I've been there before.
It's that simple. Shit. And like I said, he was doing all them interviews for his rollout for the movies.
Yeah.
One, the nigga's clouded because nigga had like 100 movies roll out in 1 year. So she like, this nigga getting money. She know his bag straight.
Yeah.
She understands how they get paid in that industry.
Yeah.
And on top of that, the interviews were very telling. Like he was showing how deep he is as a person, how down to earth he is.
Yeah.
How serious he takes his craft, things like that. Women like that. So I'm not surprised.
Meagan Good is an actor.
Yeah, she gets
Actress. Probably.
Actress, but she gets it. She would. I think she would be interested in something like that. So not surprised at all. That nigga got me when he did the interview. He talking about some. He come with his own mug to every interview to keep him grounded because that's what his mother has said. Then the nigga shed tears on a different interview because they brought his old teacher on. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure he had more than just Meagan Good in his DMs. That was just the one he went with because of childhood.
It's Meagan Good.
Come on, it's Meagan
Good.
That's what he telling it's Meagan Good.
Meagan Good.
Yeah. What you want me to do?
He texting all the other. It's Meagan Good.
It's Meagan Good. Yeah. Like, what you want me to do? So shout out Jonathan Majors, man. I think he's gonna have a good bounce back because at the end of the day, I feel like talent defeats bullshit like that a lot of the times.
You bring up a good point.
I don't know how to dance, but can lean. Make the bad bitch.
That talent overwrites everything.
Yeah.
Is the reason why this should be the song of the summer.
What?
If you don't know what this is, it's a fucking problem. know how to dance that lean. Look, I'm not about to get this video taken down. Shake something.
Yeah,
Song of the
that's
summer.
a hit.
Oh man,
That's a hit, bro.
Yeah. I don't care what you think about the baby.
I don't got no gripes. With the baby, bro. That's a hit. That's a hit. That shit stuck in my head already. I tell you, you go to the gym, that's all the pre-workout you need. My boy.
Nephew.
Yeah. So let's knock out one more topic. Let's see. What do we want to talk about? Feel like Morant with the blicky is played out at this point. Like
he's dumb.
Nigga bozo.
Yeah, he's dumb.
I mean, you could be talking to me about $1 million. I'm not doing some shit like that. We talking about hundreds of millions of dollars. That's a man that don't have foresight. Don't have foresight. He's like, what's 100 million when I already got 200 million guaranteed? Nigga, first of all, life is long. Second of all, what's your kids gonna do? Do you not care about your kids having as much money as you? Third, like, there's mad other shit that the nigga just not even taking into question. So we could just simply just move to the next topic. Nigga bozo. Everybody done did this topic. I think we all agree as the U.S. population, as black men, nigga bozo. So we can get to the next one. He ball hard though. One of my favorite basketball players.
I fuck with Buddy too. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't
Niggas
know
is dumb.
I don't know about Buddy, man. He might be out the lean or something.
I don't know if he can dance.
They can't NBA players smoke now? They smoking weed or something.
I don't know.
But let's see. Okay, so last thing we'll touch on. Lakers. I know.
Why are you doing this?
I didn't mean to look at you like that, my boy. I'm sorry, but I just know my friend over here is a Lakers fan, and we just watched the third game yesterday.
I fuck with LeBron and the legacy. I just fuck with the nigga. Yeah. I want the nigga to win.
Yeah.
What you about to say though? Cause
I just wanted your take on how the series is going. That's all.
Look, before the playoffs, that nigga needed a foot surgery. He sat out for like 3 weeks and went right back to playing. He shouldn't have played. And you can tell that foot's fucked up.
You think you should post a picture of what his foot looked like so you can get some sympathy?
I guarantee, as soon as this is, because they about to get packed up, they probably get one. He's going to have the foot surgery like a week after. Guarantee. He's going to go back to Germany.
Make sure all the news outlets know that this nigga went straight to
surgery. It's going to be, Woj is going to report it.
On. Yeah. I think, I'll say quickly, I think the Lakers are, just because it's LeBron, and what I've seen from LeBron, typically he's able to pull out one. I don't see him getting swept. I think he'll be able to pull out one. It's going to be very tough.
Yeah. Denver's a good team.
Yeah, I think he's going to pull out one, and then the series over after that.
Yeah.
And then who you think winning the championship?
I got Denver. Their bench is too deep. We saw that shit yesterday. They were switching niggas out crazy.
Yeah. That's true.
My son, Bruce Brown.
That's true.
Still. They got that nigga for like $5 million.
I was going to say, I like Jimmy Butler in the Heat, but Denver is definitely more deep. I think if the Celtics somehow make it through the series into the championship, is far stretched. Celtics K anyways, if y'all seen the last podcast. But if they were to make it, then maybe they could beat them. But I don't think the Heat beating Denver. So
no,
that's how. But
Jimmy with a ring.
That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see personally. So that's how we see it. But I feel like that's it. That's all we got for y'all today, man. Quotables podcast, bro.
Good week of Quotables.
Good week of Quotables, man. It feels good to be in a new set. You know what I'm saying? I got shorts that are shorter than normal just because I felt like, I felt comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to focus on, production. So I focused on my outfit.
You look like a European fuck.
Shit.
I'll point that out right now.
I like that.
A producer laughing back there.
Hey.
I've been meaning to say that for an hour now.
Yeah. This shit is riding up all podcast. I'm like, God damn.
Shout out Tier.
I'm like, I don't want to be fixing my shit. God damn, these shit is riding up, my boy. God damn. How these Europeans do it?
God damn.
But that's it. That's it. Quotable Podcast, Phase 2, Episode 1. Yeah.